What's up, man?
How are ya, Bill Burr?
What's going on, Louie?
Good to see ya.
Hang on.
Wow. Looks like some sort of Vanguard dressing room or something. What room are you in?
Keep it going for Patrice O'Neill. We did comedy showcase.
Oh, you did?
Yes. All right. There we go. You there?
It's me here. It's Louie. How are
Louie,
you?
how are you?
Hey, listen, I have to apologize. I have allergies. And if my nose starts to run, just, don't mind it. I'm not going to wipe, but you won't be able to tell. Just, let it go.
All right.
Okay.
That's a
So
way to start it. Okay.
let's well, the high winds, the high winds are just, they're making the
Bananas.
internet they're making the internet wiggly.
Yes.
So what do you like to eat?
What do I like to eat? My age, I like to eat something healthy so I don't become a fat bastard. No offense.
No offense taken. I consider my
I
weight to be
wasn't
other
talking to
people.
Louie.
Okay, all right, well, I know that's a joke. You're making a fat joke about Jeff and he's not here and it's not nice.
Sorry. Low hanging fruit.
Okay,
I
well,
love both you guys.
and I'm losing love for you. No, it's okay. It's okay, because it's a pandemic, I mean, this right here is weird, I mean, would you ever thought that you'd be zooming with me, early January?
No, I didn't. I was hoping someday I would be able to work with you at the Comedy Store, which happened a number of years ago, which I'm sure you remember.
I do. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we did that gig, I forget what it used to be called. It was the Avalon. It's the Avalon now, but it was called something else right across the street from Capitol Records.
Was
That
it
venue, we
the
did
Mexican
Comedy
restaurant,
Showcase
the
back when
pizza
I had
place?
hair. Yeah, long time ago.
But
96 maybe, 95, 96, something like that.
was Sharky's? Was that what was Sharky's on the corner? Remember the Baja, the fish stuff, the Baja tacos?
Might
Was
have
that
been.
place?
There was a little hamburger stand a couple blocks down that closed a couple years ago that really made me sad.
So, here you are, and the last when was the last time we even talked? I don't even remember. Years ago,
Yeah, probably 2019, I would think. 2019 in
2019, at least a year ago.
the main room, yeah.
Yeah, but why were we friends? I mean, when we first met, when did we first meet?
I just told you we met at the what's now called the
That was the
Avalon
f- that's the
across the
first.
street, and you brought me out. And after I did my set, it was a really weird taping where they were doing it in the middle of the day, and they just had this crowd of people they brought in off of Hollywood Boulevard, and I had a good set. And you outroed me. You said, "Keep it going for Billy Burr," and then you leaned in. You're like, "You're gonna be a big star." That's what you said.
And I
You
meant it. Do you
yes, you
want to
did.
know why? Do you want to know why I saw that in you?
Yes,
You want to know why?
sure.
Because in your stand up, when you deliver your stand up, it's almost like film acting. It really is. I'm not trying to kiss your ass. It's
I'm
like
not gonna
film
ask
act.
you what film.
It's it's your film,
Revenge of
Bill.
the Nerds Part 3.
Well, if you want to put yourself in that part, I don't think so. For a
Well,
guy that's
I think I have
kills,
to look closer at my fucking dick jokes, man. Making me feel good about myself.
don't
Look, I
look.
just sat up straight. I'm trying not to sit like this. That's how I
Okay,
tend to sit.
I get chairs that do this. It's not even me. It just make
I
me
think you
that.
look great, Louie.
I feel good.
And
I've
I
been. I
loved you on Baskets.
Thank you, thank you.
Great to
I'm.
see you getting an Emmy nod and all of that type of stuff. I thought you were incredible on that show. Obviously, a huge fan of Zach. And you know that stupid saying where they always say, there's no second acts in America. And then people just hear that and they just quote it and they just ignore Travolta in Pulp Fiction, you in Baskets. It's just like there is. If you hang in there, there is.
Well, people
You know,
don't know what
quote
they.
really annoys the shit out of me.
What?
Yes. The good ones borrow, the great ones steal. And Picasso said that. And I think he was being self deprecating. And it's been misinterpreted by people way less talented than him for a long. That quote in the untalented hands is very dangerous.
Well, people don't know what goes into making things, I mean, people don't know, how many years it takes to form the disposition to be able to deliver material and the conviction that you need to have. I
Yeah, or
mean,
you're a bit my. I've always been a fan of your act, the characters and the dynamics, and then the wide range of emotions that you can take a crowd through. Um, I mean, I'm sure you probably learned that watching Pryor and stuff like that. I saw elements of of his style in the things that you did.
well, you pretend that you're at, Thanksgiving dinner, and one of my key phrases that held me up for years was, "Have you ever done that? Do you ever do that?" Because it pulls people in. Because people do things.
I love when you do that
You ever do that?
because the way you say there's a guilt in there. You ever do
Yeah.
that?
Well, I am
That's what
guilt.
I always love. There's a low level of shame and guilt in it, while you're also there's a trust that you're opening up to the crowd while you do it. You're very talented. Unlike that Jeff Richards. What do you think about Jeff Richards?
Oh, well, I like Jeff. I think he's great. He's a nice guy. He's really funny. Does funny voices. And
Jeff does some of the best impressions I've ever seen, and he also does amazing characters. And I don't think I've seen him do a stand-up set since we worked in Brea about 10 years ago. I just seem to pass him in the hall at the store as I'm walking out to my car, or he's walking out and I'm coming in.
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, he's out there. He does his thing. I think he's a nice
I'm sorry, I'm
guy.
making this about Jeff. I'm sorry, Louie. Let's get back to you.
Okay, again, I don't know your relationship with him that well. I just got a call. They told me to come down. They wanted me to interview you. I thought it was fun,
I'm
because
having a great time, Louie.
well, and I
Don't
think
implode.
that
Don't implode on me now.
I won't implode. I won't implode, but I might eat something.
Okay.
So tell me about your relationship with sunscreen.
I don't have one. I don't I don't really wear it. I don't like
You
it. I don't
don't
like putting goop on my face unless it's like lotion or something like that. But suntan, I mean moisturizer, not like a suntan lotion. So I'm a night owl. Well, now that I have kids, I'm not. But like I just wear a hat. I
but
think you really got to be out in the sun a lot,
yeah,
a
maybe,
lot, a lot.
maybe,
Or maybe I'm just
maybe.
justifying it so I don't. But look at me, I'm pasty as hell. Look at that. Look at that.
But
Look how white my arm is.
yeah, I know. I'm concerned for you. And by the way, they have moisturizer with sunscreen.
Yeah, but that moisturizer with sunscreen is not a good moisturizer, and it's not a good sunscreen. It's like when they put the conditioner in the shampoo. They both drag each other down. They're solo acts. They're not a team.
See, that's what you do. You can come up with something on the cuff, and I feel like that's where we
You do
have our
that?
kumatra. We have our synergy.
You ever do that?
You ever do that?
You ever buy shampoo with conditioner in it?
You get the
You
one,
ever do
of
that?
course, you get the conditioner, and then you get the regular shampoo, and then yeah, we do the same kind of thing. But my pace is more casino, and I've always had that. My pace is come on in. We've been doing this for a while,
Come
but
on
everybody's
in.
having a fun time, and they know me from the feud. You guys ready to play the feud? I do that. It's not hard, but I think people get in their own way. Do you
Can
ever
you
get in your
can
own way?
Louis? Can you do a Mitzi impression?
Let's see. I'm sure I've done one before. Give them the light. Give them the light. It's not very good, is it? I'm not great at
I thought
voices.
for a half a second it was your voice just in a higher register.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could
He's
be.
not ready.
He's
He's
not
not ready.
ready.
Tell him I said he's not ready. Come back in 16 years.
What is he doing? She
Give
used to
him
say
the
that to me.
light. Give him the light.
Give him the light.
Crowd is not, they don't know what they're watching.
And she would say, give him the light, but the whole room could hear her say, give him the light, which I
Yeah.
thought was hilarious.
It was.
Okay, I have questions written down. I'm gonna ask a few of them. I hope you don't mind. Some of them are kind of funny. Some of them aren't. Um, Here's one. This one's kind of funny. Would you rather go to the gym or lick someone with COVID?
Oh, like right now?
Yeah,
As far as what I think is dangerous, well, where am I licking them?
great answer. Great answer. Where do you want to lick them?
Um, Elbow. No, maybe they leaned on something.
Smart. Think about it.
A
We
good
can
one.
come back to this one. You want to come back?
Back of the leg. You got pants
Back
on?
of the leg.
Back of the leg.
So calf,
I'd go thigh. I'd get a little dangerous. I'd go a little
back of
higher.
the thigh.
I'd go
Is there a
back of
back?
the thigh.
Is there a back to a thigh?
Huh?
What is a
Oh,
back?
what is it? Oh, the hamstring?
That'd be the hamstring.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you down for hamstring. You
No,
guys
man,
ready to play?
I would go to a gym if I had like a mask and I had a, I wouldn't get on something that somebody had sweat all over. I'll be honest, right now I wouldn't go out. Like so many people I know have it at this point. I just got tested again. I man, I keep coming back negative. I've never gotten tested for the antibodies, but I also haven't been sick in well over a year. And everybody's like, dude, when you have it, you know you have it. And then other people are just like, dude, you could be like asymptomatic, which I love hearing that from someone with no medical degree.
Yeah, yeah, and also,
Asymptomatic.
and by the way, maybe it's the flu, or maybe it's a cold, maybe it's allergies. I have allergies year round.
I know. Well, I will tell you that it's the doctors once again are going to save our asses. Is what's going to happen. Is they have a vaccine. So I know that I am in group 1C because I am 50 and older. As a 52-year-old man, 53 in June.
Happy birthday.
52 and a half.
You ever do that?
I will be down there the first day.
Well, good.
Going right down.
You know
the
what I've
Lizard
been
Mountain,
doing?
man. Inject it in me, and I just don't want to have a conflicting thought for the rest of my life. I just want to go outside again.
Outside is a good place. I like to make my inside outside. I have trees. I have
an open floor
lizards.
plan.
The floor plan is, well, it's a floor. And I don't know if they had much of a plan when they put it together, but I like a tiny little house because it's comforting and I don't go out too much, not anymore. And I drink fermented cabbage juice. This is fermented cabbage juice.
That looks like you just changed your oil.
It helps me take a nice shit.
That's underrated, man. You got to keep it moving. Out with the old, in with the new. That's what I say.
Okay, well, that's fine. But, what's the out and what's the new and where am I going? You
I
ever?
make moonshine. I made my own still.
Oh, wonderful. This is how we kick off the day? What time did you wake up?
Oh, I don't know. 7:50. Yeah, I got kids, so
By the way, how do you like that?
I love it. I love it. It's the only thing that makes life make sense. Because other than that, it's like, why am I here?
What do you mean, why are you here? You're the most funniest guy in the whole world, for God's sakes. What do you talk? Why am I here? That's like Elvis going, what am I going to sing, another honky tonk song? Well, yeah, you're going to sing another honky.
You didn't think he ever thought that? Squeezing himself into a jumpsuit? Gig at a fucking Albuquerque casino, and all he wants to do is just go out, fucking hang out with his friends? You don't think he ever thought that? To the point where he was forgetting lyrics?
Look, everybody has their own schedule, okay? you push yourself as much as you want to push yourself. But the Colonel, you can't blame everything on the Colonel.
Explain to me why good people die or have bad things happen to them.
Because you're going to a better place.
That is the religious ripcord.
Yeah, but maybe there's some truth to it.
As long as you say maybe. As long as you say maybe, I don't have a problem with it. But
Okay, I don't want to. Now everything's
no,
awkward.
Louie, this has been a long time coming. Okay?
What? Is some sort of intervention?
No, you have treated me in a certain way that I have resented all the way back to 1996 at Louie Anderson's Comedy Showcase. Okay? And you thought I forgot, but I didn't. I remembered.
Well, what happened?
I just
What
remembered
happened?
you were really nice and encouraging. I just
Oh, you know, we. You really got me. You got me, Billy.
well, I'm
You know,
inspired by your work on baskets.
why do you like that show so much? Why do you like me so much?
All right, that's a two-parter. I like that show because who comes up with the idea I want to play a rodeo clown? Zach. And then he compounds it where you're going to play his mother. I mean, how do you not? It's like it's so in its own lane. It's like I have to watch that.
Yeah, you know what? It's like putting together these funny little pieces. Remember when you were a child and you had those little dolls, the troll dolls. You had the troll dolls, they had the different hair, and some of them had pink hair, and some had red hair, and some had green hair. But they all kind of
I
got
think I was
along.
a troll doll. That's how I became a comedian.
You're like a troll doll realized.
I look like a troll doll. He had a little orange afro.
When did you lose your hair? How long ago?
Um, well, when did I notice? Because other people notice before you do.
Who
Um,
noticed? Who noticed first, and what did they say?
my roommate. He was like, "You're fucking losing your hair, dude." And he was psyched because he was going bald too. And I was like, no, I'm not. And then like 3 years later, I walked into a convenience store and they had like one of those security cams. As you walked in, I saw the top of my head and I saw I was losing it back here. And I was like, is that just because it's black and white? What the fuck? And it was, dude, it really fucked me up at first. And then I just said, all right, well, let me try this Propecia shit. So I tried it and I literally felt my fucking heart rate start, or was it Rogaine? One or the other. And I just felt my heart rate going up. I'm like, what am I doing? I just saw myself in the mirror dumping it on my head. And I was just like, or, you can just play the hand you were dealt, which is way easier.
Well, I know, and I struggle.
Shave it, grow an orange beard, you know?
You look great. You look angular in the right way. You
I don't know
look
what
like
that means,
you.
but
Well, it's like,
I just hope someday to be as adorable as you.
oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say that, but you don't have to lie and you don't have to prop me up, but I appreciate it. You want
You
another
almost
question?
accepted that compliment. Okay, we'll take that.
Do you want another question?
Sure.
Let's go to the board. You guys ready to play? Okay. So, hey, what about that Philly rant? Was that in a church?
No, that was in an amphitheater. Which a lot of times, if you're a mega church, it could be a church. Sure, I bet somebody came down there and We're going to say it was a church.
Okay. What kind of church?
Let me ask you this: out of all the hosts on Family Feud, everybody had a different vibe, right? It was
Ray
Richard
Combs had,
Dawson.
yeah,
He was like
yeah.
trying to hook up the whole show, or maybe he was just sharing his celebrity with all of those women. Um, and
Ray
then there was
Combs.
the guy after him.
Ray Combs.
Did he drown in a pool or did he kill himself?
I don't want to get into it. This is supposed to be lighthearted. He had
And,
bad breath, though. I know, God rest his soul, but he had
and
bad
then you
breath.
got the gig. You got the gig next, right?
That's right. Yeah. You guys ready to play the? And I wouldn't even stick my arm out. You see what I'm doing here? I just the elbow a little. You ready to play the? Because it's just like
Can you
after
please
a
say the
while.
whole thing?
You guys ready to play the feud? And there's anger in that too. When I say
There's
that,
no
it is.
way to not be angry after a while. Doing 2 tapings a fucking day, having to listen to those goddamn answers.
Oh yeah, and I mean, you mean the dumbest people. I mean, the
They're not
dumbest
the
people.
dumbest people, but it's like a roast. After 8 guys go up and trash, there's no jokes left. Like that fourth person, if you're the fourth person, you just always look stupid because it's just like, name something round. They're like donut. Number two, and the other person, a circle. You
I
stole
know.
it. And then they
I
go there, name something round. Oh, I don't know, a fat person.
Hey, wait a minute. But you
Oh,
see,
sorry. I didn't
this
mean
is
I wasn't trying to body shame you.
well, you did. You did.
Well, you know what? That's what they make slacks and sweatpants for. What do you want from me?
And I'm wearing neither.
What if
Um,
they made sweatpants that look like slacks? You could actually have
oh
them on,
boy.
like you have a suit on, and
I
you put on
love
a
that.
smart pair of loafers. And you start doing some
Smart.
corporate gigs.
I love that. If I do start doing them again, I will do that. It's hot in here. You know what I liked about the feud? I like the chit chat. I'd like to be like, "Hey, is this your mom? And this your brother? Hi, brother. And these are your sister." I'd like to chit chat. I'd love to chit more than them even answering the questions or getting excited or missing something or people regrouping. Just to chit. Oh, so what do you do? Oh, you're a carpenter. Oh, wow. You ever hit your finger? That kind of stuff.
The in between,
In between.
like the show within the show.
I do. I really do. I really do. And they would give me Diet
Passing the joke.
Coke.
Jesus, you got all heated there, Louie.
Well, I get heated. I don't have the air on. That's a joke. Not the best joke. Okay, back to the cards. Okay, let's talk about the Mandalorian because this is a life-changing, career-changing, massive
Talking about
trajectory.
Star Wars.
Let's talk about Star Wars. You ready to play Star Wars? You're making fun of me, aren't you? On a real weird.
No, I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I'm
Well,
gonna go
you're-
watch reruns of The Feud just to watch you do that.
It's just right here. You don't turn around. You don't look at it. You just, that's it. They know what you mean.
Hand right.
They know what you mean. You ready to play the feud?
Oh shit, that's killing me.
It's just what it is. That was my
This
life.
is what it is. It's iconic, is what it is, Louis. It's iconic.
Well, I know it is. It really is. It's they
You
would
have
give me.
an economy of movement on stage that I always loved. Seinfeld has it. Cosby has it. When I don't know what he's doing his shows now, but you know what I mean. Sorry, I should have stopped after Jerry. Continue.
No, it's.
Let's talk about Star Wars.
You ready to play the feud? Okay, here's a couple questions about Star Wars. How many stormtroopers have you murdered? And why are they so easy to kill?
That I've murdered? Most of them was shooting at me, so I feel like it was self-defense, although I did
That's not
their space house. I would
You
say
did
that
what?
guy with the tray, I was definitely a murder. Poor fella. I felt bad about shooting him.
Here's this next one. Where to go? Oh, here's another one. This is another one. Were you intimidated by Baby Yoda?
No, I was weirded out.
Did you touch it?
It's just like it's like a child's toy, and it's like moving, and its eyes are going like that. It's a very strange thing. When they edit and they put it all together, it's the most like when I watch it on TV, it's incredibly adorable.
But when you're there, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah,
I mean, but did you actually touch it?
yeah, I was holding on to it. So when they had it like moving its head, and there was a guy like, making its head move. It had like a weight to it.
I didn't see
Weird.
that part.
It was heavier
I
than a
didn't.
baby, though.
I didn't see that
That's what
part.
made it weird.
What made it weird was that it's a doll, and they have to lock those kind of dolls up on the movie scene. They don't even talk about this in movies, but they have to lock those kind of dolls up because people try to fuck them. People
Yeah. I mean,
on the
that's-
crew. Some people only get that
I
job.
signed an NDA, but I'll tell you, you're not wrong.
See, I knew it. I knew it. It's not just folklore. I've seen
Let's
still
go
photos.
fuck a doll.
Show me Baby Yoda, spreading eagle. It's hot in here. You ever done that? You ever do that? You ever seen Baby Yoda naked? You ever do that?
I have not seen Baby Yoda. It's a baby, unless unless his dad was giving him a bath. You know.
Okay, that's about as weird as it gets.
You know what I realized? I thought his dad was Yoda, and then I'm like, no, wait, he's Baby Yoda. He's the same person. It's really hard to keep up with.
It's hard to give yourself a bath, isn't it?
During a pandemic, yes, it is.
So tell me
I
about.
think I ended my science fiction career on this podcast, but go ahead. I'm playing
I think-
along, man. I'm just answering the questions.
I think I ended my regular status. Okay, some more questions from the boards. Okay, talk about drums. You play the drums and you're good. Why do you play the drums?
I don't know. I thought they were cool. I don't know.
What age did you start?
I loved drums, guitar. You know, when I was growing up, it was like you were either into sports or you were into music, and I was kind of into both, and I was kind of okay at both, but not great at either. But I was good at making people laugh, so that's how I ended up doing what I'm doing. But I love sports and I love music, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for professional musicians and athletes and all of that stuff. The most straight answer I've given you this whole time.
And you know what? You were angry with me. You the way you answered that was showing me how angry you were with the question. Don't think I don't see that.
Well, you should have led with it. You know, you can't have your best ones up front and then just come up with a softball like that. I mean, how long you been in this fucking business, Louie?
I've been in the business a long time, thank you.
But
I haven't
I've
been
drinking all morning.
Drink for me too. I haven't done that in quite a while. You know what I do though? I
haven't drank in over 2 years. And I'm bored shitless. Go ahead.
Talk about that. Why don't you drink?
Because I have kids and I don't want to be drunk downstairs watching me TV while they're sleeping. Makes you feel a certain way about yourself. Not a good feeling.
What is a good feeling?
Being sober, and if somebody comes in the house, you know, being able to at least make an attempt to split their skull open with the softball bat.
Okay, that's your go-to? Is that your go-to? Have you worked this out?
What I have in my fucking house. I don't understand why people do that. Because then you're reading your playbook. You ever hear people do that shit? I got a fucking shotgun right over the kitchen door. I got 2 pistols on either side of my fucking lips. Like, why are you doing this? Now they have to do no intel. They know what they're supposed to. So if somebody comes through that door, what do you think they're going to have now?
Not to mention, hey, can't they just take it away from you and blow your head off with it? I mean, not the bat, but.
Well, yeah, you're sleeping.
Yeah, I mean.
And then you're telling them they're going to kill you with your own guns.
Yeah, I mean, this is
what you have, where it is. You can actually bring extra ammunition in case it's not loaded.
Yeah, I like to have ammunition just in general, you know, just to have a variety. So if someone comes in and wants to kill me, they, you know, if they don't have the right bullets or they ran out, that's another joke.
Great host.
I'm a great host, but I'm not a great interviewer. You know, I'm great at looking at you, Bill, and saying, hi, Bill, I like to see you. I'm happy for you. It's so nice. I'm happy that you have a wonderful family.
How many guns do you have in the house?
Show me revolver. Show me Smith and Wesson. Show me hollow tip. Just
going to keep making you do that.
You know what? And I'll keep doing it because anything that makes you smile, anything that makes you happy, I'm just so happy for you. And, you know, you still haven't got to what your favorite foods are. And we don't have a lot of time left, but give me a couple of favorite Bill Burr foods.
Pizza, burgers, prime rib, everything you're not supposed to eat. I love.
What do you eat
like vegetables? I actually really enjoy vegetables. Fruit is not really into fruit.
You haven't had the right fruit.
You know
You
what?
know,
I actually got this bag of organic pears. You know, it's funny when you get the organic ones, they're so friggin' small. You know, that's another reason why people are fat. Everybody's talking about ho-hos and yoo-hoos and all of that shit. It's like everything is on steroids. If you actually buy an organic chicken, when you look at the thing, you're like, that's a chicken that looks like a pigeon. It's like, well, we didn't give it the roids, right? And the same
yeah,
thing, like if you get like a fucking one of those roided up apples, I mean, you get full before you can finish it, but you get a natural one, it's only like that big.
yeah, which is misleading, which is misleading because if you want a tiny little
Sound like
apple,
a
you
DJ. Which is it? Which is it?
which is it? Which is it? Which is it? Show me DJ. So that's from earlier. We've done a lot of those callbacks.
I
It's so
love
good
it.
to see you.
It's funny every time.
Well, I'm having fun, and I think that that translates on film or TV or Zoom or whatever. Have you done a lot of these Zooms?
Yeah,
You say that regrettedly.
I've done a million of these fucking things. So I'm hoping that all of these fucking idiots who never went to medical school in their lives get the vaccine so we can all go back to work.
Well, there it is.
What I'm
And
hoping is going
you
to
know,
happen. But the
we
problem
have
is everybody goes on the internet where there's no rules of libel or slander, and you can present anything as though it's fact and put some ominous music underneath it, and everybody just believes it. So we shall see what happens. Hey, you know what? The good ones borrow, the great ones steal. Hey, man, even a
and
broken
you know
clock
what?
is right twice a day.
You know what? The good ones, what was it
Hey,
again?
hey, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Show me stupid.
How many fucking times can these mouth breathing morons use the same six fucking expressions on the internet? Drives me nuts. I just want to take this right here and just put it right over their mouth. I want to buy a whole bag of these. I want to go to Staples. Just clip it on right on people and just have their lips. Wow, that hurts.
Bill, that's just a silly thing to say. But what was the thing you just said? What was it? The good ones do what and the bad ones?
I don't remember anymore.
The good ones take and the bad
The
ones
good ones
steal
eat, the great ones chow.
and the fat ones sit. Is that funny?
I think so. You know what a big thing is? Is you got to do squats. That's a big thing.
Oh, could you imagine if I did squats?
I'd love if you did squats. I'd like to watch it. I'd lick
It
the
would
back of
be,
your thighs.
it would, what
It's
what
why I
did
don't
you
get
say?
COVID.
I would do one squat if I did
Show
squats.
me COVID.
Show me COVID. I hope that's not COVID karma. That would be a
Can
thing.
you do I blame it on Antifa?
Show me Antifa. I'm just going to take that part for the promo. Let me see if I can get to a couple more. I know you got to go.
I'm having a fucking great time.
Well, that's what it's all about. I mean, this is a human connection we're having. This isn't.
Why do you
This
have to
is
explain the obvious, Louie? I said
because
I'm
it's,
having a fucking great time. Why can't you just keep it at that? See, that's what it's all about. You ain't about fucking blah blah. Stop trying to fill the void here. You gotta have confidence in the fact that we've built a rapport here. Show me rapport.
show me report. I knew. See, you're so convincing, and then you're fucking with me.
That's how
But
I
you're.
keep people at bay.
But I like it because you know what? When you finally laugh and I can be relieved, and for whatever that word is,
And in your purple sweatshirt, yeah.
it's a panda.
Doesn't look happy though.
It's not. It's a pandemic panda.
Oh, it's in captivity.
Do you have anything you want to ask me?
Do pandas kill people? Like if I walked in the woods, that they've been um, in so many kids show cartoons. Pandas, there's Kung Fu Panda. There's all kinds of shit with pandas. They just make them seem like they're like these teddy bears, but like those things would kill you, right?
I think so. Yeah, they're bears.
Yeah,
They're bears.
the bears.
I mean, you can't just because they have got white and black
Listen,
and
I'm not
they
trying to say anything about the gay community here, okay? I was talking about wildlife. I don't know why you took it in that direction.
okay, because I'm gay.
Show me
You guys right up Billy Burr. So great to see you. Thank you
Maybe a
for
big
being here.
star. Keep it going for Patrice O'Neill.
Keep it going for Patrice O'Neill.
We used to do that in the car. We would do Louie impressions. From a place of love,
Did you?
Louie. Yeah, me and
Let
Patrice.
me hear your Louie.
All I could do was the intro.
Let's hear it.
I would just do that to Patrice when he would get in the car and we were going to go do some road gig. He would get in the car, I would just go,
Keep it going for Patrice O'Neill.
Oh God, that warms my heart. It really does. That's the kind of thing that warms my heart. Thank you for warming my heart.
yeah,
That's
it
so
annoyed
cute.
him
I love
after a
that.
while. And it used to make me laugh every time because I knew he was going to annoy the shit out of me over the next 2 hours driving somewhere. Unless he was trashing somebody else, which was more fun.
I love that. I love that my impression was used to go after Patrice because he would go after everybody. I mean, I remember the first time I met Patrice, he just stared
It
at
wasn't
me.
your impression, it was our impression, you thieving son of a bitch.
Well,
Do
okay,
the
but
math. I didn't know you. I didn't know you when I was doing that gig. I didn't know you back in 96.
yeah. But if
Who am
I
I
wasn't
talking
me,
to right now? Am I talking to Louie? Am I talking to Jeff? Who's Jeff?
who the fuck cares who Jeff is?
Keep it going for Jeff.
Show me Jeff. Fuck Jeff. I don't even really like Jeff, to be honest with you.
Bob, you ready to laugh?
Give it up for Patrice. Keep it going for Patrice. Show me the feud. It's just it's a smorgasbord. You ever gone to a smorgasbord?
No.
Do you even know what it is?
Just picture it's like every flavor of brat and a bunch of white people with those giant beer steins getting hammered.
Pretty much.
Hitler wasn't that bad.
It was.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I don't know the Hitler part. You know, Bill. It's feast or famine on this
It
particular
was
Zoom.
misunderstood.
Show me misunderstanding.
Take misunderstood genocidal maniacs for 700. Oh God, that's a fucking reference from the 80s. Sorry.
What were you doing in the 80s? What was your life in the 80s? Best year in the 80s. Best year in the 80s.
Ooh, 8th grade.
Because you're top
1982.
1982.
Yeah.
And you were the top of your class. I mean, it was 8th grade.
No, I was in a class and there was this kid, Todd. I'm not gonna say his last name. I feel weird saying people's real names. His name was Todd. He was from Texas. He was the funniest motherfucker I ever met. And he made me laugh so hard that year. That year, it felt like it was 2 months long.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
That's beautiful. Is that when you really embraced comedy?
All I did, I did okay in school. It was before I really started doing bad and had to go to summer school and shit. But like, I probably faked sick the least that year because I wanted to go in there and see what he was going to say or what he was going to do. And yeah, he was a fucking lunatic, man. He was hilarious.
Was he your first example of, well, maybe I could do this, or I like what he's doing, maybe I could do this?
No, it was just it was I was always trying to make kids laugh. That's how I made friends, but it wasn't until and him, if somebody was funnier than me, I love laughing too. So I just enjoyed being they had divisions. That's how they had it. I think I was division 8-1, I think. I can't believe I remember that. I can't remember shit from 10 minutes ago. I was 6-7, 7-10, and 8-1. Was it 8-3? 8-1 or 8-3 division or something like that. So then what you would do, they just broke up kids into like these groups, these classes, and then you were in different levels of math. It was like high math, regular math, and dumb kid math. you know, they kind of had, they started like separating the kids where it was just like, I think this guy's a little smarter than this guy. So I was in middle classes then. And then when I went to high school, when it really counted, that's when I did a deep dive into the you know, I was in, you know, I don't know, shop classes and fucking I sucked at that too. Like you ever watch The Breakfast Club? And
Sure.
fucking there's the one dude who knows how to make a lamp. And then Molly Ringwald is, no, you're a fucking genius. I sucked in the shop. I was a little bit of everybody in that movie, but not specifically any one of them. I was a freak. I took shop classes, wasn't good at it. I was probably the most like Anthony Michael Hall, but like I wasn't anywhere near the level of dork he was. I was okay at sports, but I wasn't like Emilio. What else was there? You know, I
Who, by
looked
the way, isn't
I
very.
looked like Molly Ringwald, but I was definitely more Ali Sheedy. You know, and then when I became an adult, I was a combination of the janitor and the principal.
I like the janitor. I like the janitor in that movie. That's probably one of my most favorite janitors of all the
I am
movies.
the eyes and ears of this entire institution.
And then the other
I
guy's
go to
like,
your lockers. I see your drugs.
remember when he's
I love when he goes, "Hey, what if you're drug? What if you're something?" He goes, "What if your drugs were on fire?" He's trying to think about something this kid cares about.
I like the scene when the janitor is talking to the guy watching the class, and the guy's like, you know, did you just yell that? And the other guy's like, uh, he's like, you got $50?
No,
Remember when he said, he
the
goes, you got
file
$50?
cabinet.
That's right.
He was reading the private report.
That's right.
Yeah, give me $50.
I love that part. Here comes the snot. I hate to be this way, but I have to find something to wipe off on. I'll just go like that. Well, Bill, I gotta go. You know what? I'd love to keep doing this. You know, you're probably the biggest star in America right now, and but I gotta go.
Well, it took a pandemic to take it, all the 20,000 more talented people in front of me.
Fuck
You know,
them.
you know what it was? I lucked out. Was I just had a couple of things in the can, as they say, Louis. Like we shot King of Staten Island summer of 2019, and then I did the Star Wars thing in February. Shout out to Rick Famuyiwa, who wrote and directed it, John Favreau, all the actors, everybody that I worked with, Brendan Wayne, got to give him a shout out. You know, I those things were just already there, so it kind of looks like I've been working right through the pandemic, but I've been like everybody else. I haven't done shit.
Just the
So
timing.
now I have there's nothing left. I don't have anything else coming out.
But
Show
that's
me
when you want
nothing.
to show me the end. No, but this is
No, that's not true. I actually did like one day on two different projects that are coming out, which I don't believe I'm allowed. Can't talk about it. Wouldn't it be great just to go right up in that fucking
right into the mouth.
right over the lips?
So now
Right over
you're
the lips.
show me lips. I just did the lips part. So you're great. I love you. I really do. You know, and now you're available. So I think you're gonna get just put right into these movies. I think I
Well, you know what,
feeling
Louis? I love you too, but I think you're too hard on Jeff Richards. I love Jeff Richards. I think more people should be exposed to his genius and his stand up. His stand up act is fucking incredible.
well, you should produce a special.
I will. He
Oh,
should
there you
write an
go.
hour and
He
bring
has an hour, bitch.
Jesus, Louis.
Sorry, hold on, it's my mom. Oh, it's
Did
a
I make you
ghost.
break character? That'd be a feather in my cap that wouldn't stick in because I'm bald.
It's great to see you, Bill. It really is. Let's talk.
It's great to see you too, Louie.
Give
How's
it up
my
for
Louis impression? I know it's nowhere near yours. Is it all right?
it's good. Can you do it? Just do this part. Do this part. You ever do that?
I can't do that.
You ever do that? I can't even do it.
You ever do that?
You ever do that?
No, but you have like the manner either. You pop forward. You ever do that?
Well, I'm Louie Anderson. Of course I'm going to do it right.
Sorry. Keep breaking the, I don't know what wall it is.
You want to plug your social media
No.
or your handles?
No.
Okay.
Go to All Things Comedy to watch a bunch of amazing comedians do their podcasts and all of that stuff. Other than that,
Great to have you.
See you out in the road. I'm Group 1C. I'm going to shoot it right into the back of my thigh.
Shoot it into the thigh and then lick it.
And lick it.
Just to be safe.
Don't go to the gym or I'll put one of these on your mouth. All right.
There he is.
That's called wrapping it up in a bow. I learned that.
There he is.
Keep it going for Louie.
Thank you, Bill. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you soon.
All right, buddy. I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was Bill Burr. This is the Jeff Richards Show. I'm Louie Anderson. Go to thejeffrichardshow.com for more information of other shows. And here is a song by Ditto Kiddo.
See